of up in the middle. Elena's in the infield, but she's heading to the drive thing. Careful running with that radio. You're a wild child. I used to know a girl who used to run like that. Corners are covered. No, just fast. Fast. Just run fast. Not like Slow Joe Miller. Is she up there? I can't see. Oh, there she is. All right. 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. Great start for round 2 for the rookies. Here comes Elena looking inside Xavier. Xavier opens the door. See if she can stick the crowd. Upside down goes Austin. Caution over in turn number 2. Elena's upside down. Marshall's making his way. See, I'm in race number 3. I better get something going, so I'm going to put Casey on the mic, I think. Okay. Mic on him now. Caution. Clear. This is a 20 lap, no, 15 lap? A 15 lap heat race. 15 laps for the rookies. Xavier out front. Fast lap of the race goes to Austin Gardner, who's currently running in 3rd, but his fast lap is a 9.73. And caution front straightaway, caution front straight. Xavier's upside down. We're making a quarter marshal. They shouldn't run, so caution on the front straightaway. Careful for Allen. Watch out for Allen on the front straightaway. Thank you, Allen. Don't hurt your luck. Make sure Xavier can go. He may be broke. Caution front straight. Caution front straight. See if it knocks something loose that can be repaired. Watch your legs, Allen. That's probably a bad place to stand. There you go. We got 6 laps to go. Elena out front. Austin now up into 2nd with Xavier off the track. Allen's trying to... Nope, it's done. It's done. Race number 2. You guys should be getting them ready. That is Outlaw Superstock, or whatever the heck I'm calling it this year. It's still Outlaw right at the moment, but I'll get that corrected for the next race. Caution in 2. Caution in 2. Allen's upside down. Or Austin, rather. New names. New names. New names.
Final lap.
White flag for Elena and the black and white. Elena's going to take the win. She already had TQ, but she picks it up by almost 15 seconds.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's done. The fast lap of the race goes to Austin on lap 5 with a 9.73. Elena went 9.91. So good lap times for both of those cars. Xavier, before he got crashed, his fast lap was a 10.2. So all of you looking really good speed-wise. Good job.
The race is completed.
Get some volunteers, or maybe some of the marshals that are out there right now, hang out and get a couple more volunteers to help out for this /outlaw Superstock. What are you as an adult?
Up next, race number 2. Darren DeForest, Chris Traver, Iman Hooper.
We are live on YouTube. Our YouTube, whatever name, is Myers Family Racing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will share the link to the Big O page if that's easier to find here in a minute. This is race 2, Outlaw Superstock. We got Pete, Chris, Steve, Amon, Don, and Darren. I have Chris, Amon, and Darren checked in. Pete, Steve, and Don, if you just want to bring them around the track real quick, make sure you guys check in. And
Don Derlin, Pete Sanchez.
Your lineup is going to be Pete, Chris, Steve, Amon, Don, Darren. Marshals look good. Get them lined up. And have you guys roll off on your leader, Pete, and go green outside of 4. Nice clean start so far. Until I spoke. Alright, got 19 to go. I got Pete Sanchez still out front. Chris in second, Steve in third, followed by Amon, Darren, and Don. Pete with an 8.155 last lap around. He holds the fast lap of the race with a 7.793 on lap 3. Horton with an 8.016 on his last time around, and Traver with an 8.339. Amon with an 8.520. Don with a 9.148 and Darren with a 9.603. 15 to go. Caution on the back straight, caution on the back straight. Stay high on the back straight, high on the back straight. Got a car upside down on the line. Whose car is that? Is that Darren? Caution in 3 and 4. Stay low in 3 and 4. Low in 3 and 4. Low in 3 and 4. Track's clear. Looks like Darren's gonna be pulling his off. 10 to go. See if he can get off the track. I think he's gonna hold it there on the infield. I've got Steve Horton out front now. Chris in second, Pete in third. Horton with an 8.242 that time around. Chris with an 8.051. Pete with a 7.766. Coming up on 5 to go on your leader, Steve. Steve and Chris are about a half a lap ahead of Pete.
Final lap.
Whoopsie!
White flag on your leader, Steve. Steve is done. Everybody else keep going. Going up and down.
All drivers are finished.
And that is a race. Steve Horton finished out front with an 8.179 final lap and an 7.869 fast lap. Traver with an 8.097 final and a 7.791 fast on lap 19. Pete Sanchez unfortunately dropped down to third. Final lap of a 7.741 and a fast lap of a 7.684. That was the fast lap of the race.
The race is completed.
Dude, that was a stock size one.
Next race 3 street stock.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. I'll make a good deal on that on the midget.
Up next, race number 3.
It takes a little shorty pack battery.
All right, racers from that last race, step down, shut them off, get back out there to quarter marshal.
Bobby Searle.
That was definitely.
Mike Tallis.
So for race 3 street stock, I need Mike, Tallis, Travis, Andy, Pete, Bobby, and Joe. I've got Mike and Bobby checked in.
Andy Hines.
All right, Mom. I don't know where the hub is, but I got I don't think that endures too much as far as work and spinning, because it's going to be inside of the.
Well, I mean, like, I think I might not have tightened the tire all the way to pull the thing down. Yeah. So
I'm sure it's because,
things like Wi-Fi, that little gap might be.
All right, I need Travis. Travis is checked
Travis
in.
Curlin.
So I just need Pete and Joe. Looks like Pete's putting his body on, Joe's putting his body on.
on the computer.
This might make it a little steeper. You know, actually rebuild it. Mark your length too.
smells like hot.
Joe Myers. Pete
Alright,
Sanchez.
everybody is checked in. Marshals look good. Your lineup is going to be Mike Tallis, Travis, Andy, Pete, Bobby, and Joe. Joe, you going to stay over there and turn two? He's like, I just want to start off a half a lap down. Okay. Get it together. Okay. All right, drivers ready? Go ahead and roll off on your leader, Mike, and we will go green outside of 4. Go, go. This is race 3. Street Stock. Up next is gonna be slash Super Stock Heat 1. Caution at the top of 4. Stay low in 4. Low in 4. Track is clear. 5 down, 20 to go. I've got Mike Tallis out front with an 8.08.09 last lap around 7.827 fast lap. That is the fast lap of the race so far. Joe in second with an 8.125. Last lap around, Bobby in third with an 8.217, Pete with an 8.214, followed by Andy and Travis. I think Andy's pulling his off the track.
That should hold you down. Yeah. If
Not Andy, Travis.
drive it.
Sorry.
Give it another hug, Doug.
10 down, 15 go. Got Mike, Joe, Bobby, Pete. Mike with an 8.093 that time around. Joe with an 8.206, Bobby with an 8.240. Mike Tallis with a new fast lap of a 7.823 on lap 14. And this is going to be 10 down, or 10 remaining of race 3. And he hit a dot, flip, Bobby upside down on top of 4, caution, and 4 stay low in 4. And coming up on 5 laps remaining on Mike with an 8.001 that time around. Joe with an 8.057 and Pete with an 8.421. Three to go.
Final lap.
White flag on your leader. Mike is done. Everybody else keep going.
All All drivers are finished.
And that's a race. All drivers are finished. Mike Tallis finished out front with a final lap of an 8:03.2. He had the fast lap of the race with a 7:8.23 on lap 14. Joe finished in second with an 8:06.4 final lap, fast lap of a 7:9.15. Pete finished in third with an 8:6.95 final and a fast of an 8:1.64 on lap 21, followed by Bobby and Andy. Travis unfortunately had to pull off the track. Hopefully nothing too serious. He can get out there for the mains. Up next, Heat 1 / Superstock. Amon, Chris, and Steve. This is the first race of our winter series. Our next race is going to be January 24th and 25th. We have one race in February on the 7th and the 8th. And then we have a velodrome race after the first race here in February, so we won't be back until February 28th, March 1st.
Up next, race number 4. Chris Traver. Steve Horton. Emon Hoover.
All right, everybody is checked in. I've got a marshal in the infield of 3 and 4, and I've got a marshal in 4. I need marshals in 1 and 2. There's plenty of people in the last race. Don't make me call you by name. You're right. You're right. All right, let's see. Who was in the last race and is not on the track? Street stock. Never mind. Disregard. I need marshals in 1 and 2. Marshals in 1 and 2. Going once. Going twice. Marshals in 1 and 2. Marshals in 1 and 2. I need marshals in 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Marshals in 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't start with me, Eric. All day nonsense from you. I'm gonna dock you 5 laps from your slash
For the rest of your
main. All right, your lineup is Steve Horton and Chris. Got marshals on the track, drivers ready. Go ahead and roll out on your leader, Steve. We started, go green, outside of 4. This is race 4 / Superstock, heat 1, go go. Up next is going to be / Superstock heat 2. Alright, I've got Steve Horton out front with an 8493 last lap around. I'm on with an 8764. Chris with a 9034. Steve Horton with a new fast lap of an 8472. That is the fast lap of the race so far. We are coming up on 5 down, 20 to go of race number 4. Steve with an 8260. That time around I'm on with an 8740. And Chris with a 10-3. That's a better number, Chris. Chris with an 8-9 that time around. I'm on with an 8-8 flat. And Chris out, or Steve out front with an 8-4-8-2. We're coming up on 10 down, 15 to go.
Go back to this point? I don't know.
That was going on for the stop. You don't want it? You don't got it? Act right. Act right, I'm not racing you. Act right, or I'm throwing you across the track.
It's almost winning cars.
That's my fault.
Well, let me know how you're going to put in your sprint.
Remaining 10 laps of race 4. Steve with an 8581. Chris with an 8682. Amon with an 8718. We're going to need volunteer corner marshals for this next race. So you have a 7-lap warning that we will need volunteer corner marshals for the next race. Steve with a new fast lap of an 8.214, 5 to go. Chris with an 8.988. Amon with an 8.462.
Final lap.
And that's a white flag on your leader. Steve is done. Okay. That's one way to finish the last lap. You're not gonna bring it across the line? Just drag it.
All drivers are finished.
I said drag it. Now it's on the infield. Alright, that's a race. Horton finished out front with an 8.739 final lap and an 8.214 fast lap on lap 20. Amon with a 9.220 final, 8.462 fast on lap 20. Chris, I'm not going to count your final lap at a 21.5 time. But your fast lap was an 8.487. Up next is / Superstock Heat number 2. Set him down, shut him off, get back out there, wait for a marshal.
The race is completed.
So up next we have Myers, Miller, Eric, Darren.
facing the wrong way.
Set
Nothing
him
Steve could do. He was
down.
coming around. That'll do it.
And get back out there to Marshall. We only had 3 drivers in the last race, so again, we will need volunteer marshals. Drivers from the last race, Marshall. Volunteers, please and thank you. It's a nice little cold winter day. I wish the wind would stop, you know. My face is cold. This is cold for me. It's not the north. But my face is cold.
If you were on a train.
I've got a marshal
Race
in
number
1,
5.
2 on the infield. I need a marshal in 3 and 4, and we will be good on marshals. A marshal in 3 and 4, and we'll be good on marshals. Thank you, Pete. Miller's checked in.
Eric Leidenfrost.
Eric is checked in.
Darren DeForest.
Darren is checked in, just waiting on Mr. Joe Myers himself. My prediction for this round of qualifying is that Joe Miller comes in last. You're up front. Your lineup is Joe Myers, Darren, Eric, and Joe Miller.
Joe Myers.
Everybody is checked in. Go ahead and line up on the back street, and we will get race number 5, Heat 2 / Superstock started. Yeah, just go to the back, Miller. All the way to the back. You can start turn 1. All right, if drivers are ready, go ahead and roll off on your leader, Joe Myers, and we'll go green outside of 4. See how far ahead he gets in this race. This is race 5. Up next is race 6 / modified. That's going to be Mike Tallis, Bryce, Bob, and 3 named Joe. Got Myers out front with an 8. 3:07 fast lap of the race so far on lap 2. Not sure what's going on now. I just gave his lead position over to Darren. Five down, 20 to go. Darren with a 9.135 that time around. Myers with a 9.507. Eric with a 9.028. Miller with a 9.260. Down, 15 to go on your leader. Darren with an 8.845 that time around. Myers with an 8.820. Eric with an 8.884. And Miller with a 9.108. put a new order in for 2025 winter TQ stickers. We unfortunately do not have them for this race. We will have them for the next one. So anybody that wins today, we will put you down for those for the next race. Darren still out front. Joe in second, Eric in third, Miller in fourth. Myers still holding on the fast lap of the race with an 8.307. Darren with an 8.982 that time around. Myers with an 8.802. Eric with an 8.928. And Miller with a 9.164. We are coming up on 5 to go. On your leader, Darren DeForest.
Final lap.
Oh, and Myers slides through the infield to 3 and 4. It looked like he was trying to get around Darren on the last quarter
All
lap there.
drivers are finished.
And he psyched himself out. So Darren finished out front with a 9.356 final lap, an 8.4 flat fast lap. Myers finished in second with a 10.012 final, 8.307 fast lap of the race. Eric in third with a 9.156 final and an 8.884 fast lap on lap 10. Miller with a 9.282 final and an 8.960 fast lap on lap 18. Up next, race 6/modified. Mike Tallis, Bryce, Bob, and Joe.
The race is completed.
You did.
Everything I had at it.
Valiant effort. I was curious if you were going to try to pull something on the last
Damn
lap.
straight I was. That was the plan, but I couldn't quite get there. I could close, but I couldn't quite get there. It was just a little too free.
Up next, race number 6.
Gonna need some volunteer marshals and racers from that last race. Set them down, shut them off, get back out there. Corner marshal, please, and thank you.
Yeah, and I've already got it.
If anybody would like some little Big O stickers, if you haven't gotten any or you want some more, let me know. I've got plenty. We also have the laminated schedules. If anybody has not gotten one of those, I've got some up here at the computer as well. I've got turn 2, 3, and 4 covered. I need a marshal in turn 1.
Mike Tellis. Bryce Hughes. Joe Van Horsdal.
Everybody is checked in. Your lineup is Mike Tallis, Bob, Bryce, and Joe. I need a marshal in 1. Marshal in 1. Eric is going out to the track. Thank you, Eric. We'll let him get all the way over there, and then we will get started. Hurry up, Eric. Holding up the whole show. Woo, go Eric. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready. Go ahead and roll off on your leader, Mike Tellis, and we will go green outside of 4. Keep it clean. Give each other space. Go, go, go. This is race 6. Up next is going to be wingless sprints. Nice, clean race so far. We're about 4 laps down, 21 to go. I've got Mike Tellis out front with a 9.485, Bob with a 9.603, Bryce with a 9.755, Joe with a 9.977, Mike Tellis with the fast lap of the race so far of a 9.090 on lap 3. 5 down, 20 to go. Go. Mike's still out front with a 9.198. That time around, Bob with a 9.510. Bryce with a 9.796. And Joe with a 10.9. This is Joe's first time out here. Hopefully he's having a good time. Looks like a good fun, clean racing. And that's going to be 10 laps remaining of race number 6. Wingless Sprint, you're up next. And again, we will need volunteer corner marshals for the next race. Volunteer corner marshals for the next race. Caution in 2. Stay low in 2. Low in 2. Low in 2. Track is clear. Five to go. Mike out front with a 9.444. That time around, Bob with a 9.612. Looks like that was Bryce and Joe that were upside down in turn 2. Bryce got a 10.07. Joe with a 10.9.
Final lap.
And white flag on your leader, Mike Tellis. Mike is done. Everybody else keep going until all racers are finished.
All drivers are finished.
That's a race. Tellis finished out front with a final lap of a 9.369, a fast lap of a 9.090. That is the fast lap of the race. Bob in second with a 9.840, final 9.382 fast lap on lap 16. Bryce with a 9.832 final and a 9.506 fast lap. Joe with a 10.8 last lap and a 9.740 fast lap.
The race is completed. Race number 7.
Race 7 is going to be Travis, Joe, Don, Eric, Alan, Andy. This is Wingless Sprint 13.5. That's not a wingless. That's not a wingless.
Boneless wings, wingless bones.
That's a wall. There was a wall there.
Not anymore. We need that wall.
Don Derleth.
Don's checked in. Marshals. I've got turn 2 and turn 4 covered. I need a marshal in turn 1 and a marshal in turn 3. Marshal in 1, marshal in 3.
Two guys are walking.
Fire up into Santa something up. Huh? Into backside of
Eric Leidenfrost. Alan Burnham. Travis Curley.
Everybody is checked in except Myers. He's putting his body on. I still need a marshal in 3. A marshal in 3.
Missing 2 marshals from our last race. Oh, 1 marshal.
We are limited from that last race. Mike is unable to marshal, so I'm going to need a volunteer for turn 3. Volunteer marshal for turn 3. Joe's making his way out to the track.
Joe Myers.
Darren's going to cover turn 3. Thank you, Darren. Your lineup for Wingless Sprint Race 7 is Travis, Joe, Don, Eric, Alan, Andy. Hopefully everybody's cars stay together. Little baby things. Drivers ready. Go ahead and roll off on your leader, Travis, and we will go green outside of 4. Go. Bobby's going to make his way down to the infield. Thank you to our volunteers. Caution in 2. Caution in 2. Caution in 2. I got a track on the. Oh, we're good. I think. Is there everything clear? Okay. Track looks clear. I think all cars are accounted for. Andy pulled his to the infield. Break something already?
Yeah.
Dad. Coming up on 5, down 20 to go. Myers out front, followed by Travis, Eric, Alan, and Andy. Jesus. Myers with an 8.195 last lap round. Travis with an 8.901. Eric with an 8.712. Alan with an 9.337. Don and Andy are both out, so we have 4 cars remaining of race 7. Travis Curler with the fast lap of the race with an 8.032 that time around. Caution at 4, say low and 4, low and 4, low and 4. Low and 4. Tracks cleared. Myers with a new fast lap of a 7.902 as he flips going into 4. Bobby pulled Andy's car off the track. He's going to make his way back down to the infield. Joe out front, Eric in second, Travis in third, Allen in fourth. Myers with an 8.115 that time around. Eric with a 9.134. Travis with an 8.164. To go. This is race 7, wingless sprint. Up next is factory stock SR10. That's going to be David, Bob, Darren, and Roberts. Hopefully the damaged cars are able to get fixed for the mains. We don't want to lose anybody for the mains. Joe hit a dot in turn 2. He had enough of a lead up in front of Eric. He did lose his spot. 5 to go. Myers with an 8.154 that time around. Allen with a 9.3 flat. Travis with a 7.921. Eric got a little squirrely in 3 and 4, so that put him in 11.5. Myers still holding on to the fast lap of 7.902 on lap 10. And he is backwards in 1 and 2. Slowly rolling down to the infield. Not sure what happened. Looks like maybe something got broken on his car. So that's going to put Eric
Final lap.
out front on the final lap. He will take the win for round 2 qualifying, which is going to put Eric out front, Travis in second, and that is a race. All drivers are finished. So Eric finished out front with a final of an 8.199, fast lap 8.019 on lap 9. Travis in second with an 8.482 final and a 7.906 fast lap. Joe still finished in 3 with about a lap and a half ahead of Allen with a final 8.147 and a fast of 7.902, fast lap of the race. Allen finished with a 10.2 and a fast of an 8.944. That was race 7 wingless sprint. Up next is factory stock SR10.
The race is completed.
What'd you do? No one is not happy. I know, but it's sad when cars break. Hopefully everybody can get them fixed. We don't want anybody to miss the main things. Did you get 7s? You got a 7.902. That was your fast one. Yeah, you had a 7.902. Travis was right behind you with a 7.906. And then Eric ended up winning with, and his fast was an 8.019.
Up next, race number 8.
Factory stock SR10, Robert, Bob, David, and Darren. Drivers from that last race, there were plenty of you. Marshall's on the track. Don's already out here. Thank you, Don. Finding pieces. Thank you. What'd you find, Don?
Bob Lucas.
What broke, Don?
You just found this autonomous control arm in turn 4.
David Ronquillo.
Derek's going out to 2. I need a Marshall in 3. Marshall in 3? Why is it always 3? For some reason it is just 3 today.
No one wants to go there. They crash too much.
In 3?
Yeah.
Looks like we got a volunteer. Thank you. So I'm just looking for Robert and Darren to check in. I see Darren. Robert's coming. Robert's coming. I hear you loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Robert Young.
Hey Darren, can you bring yours across the line? Just want to make sure you check in. It's not registering.
That wasn't the 3-wire, was it, Darren? There it goes.
Darren DeForest.
All right, this is Factory Stock SR10, Robert Young, Bob Lucas, Dave Roncriel, and Darren DeForest. We're going to roll off on Robert in the orange car on the leader off of 4. And go, go, go. Caution 3, caution 3. Bob gets around sideways, but he keeps it going. Good job, guys. Good heads up. And just a reminder, guys, if you're wrecked or spun or whatever, and there's traffic coming, if you can talk on the driver's stand, like we got one upside down at 3 and 4, if you're on the driver's stand and that's your car, for your fellow racers, let people know yourself, hey, caution at 3 and 4, my car's upside down, or whatever. It'll help cars get not driven through caution at 4, caution at 4. The more drivers can talk to each other, the less collisions we will have. I know it's hard sometimes because we're focused on our car and what we're seeing and what we're doing is like you're so concentrating. But it really helps if when you're spun, if you're crashed on the front straightaway, you okay? Caution, guys. Caution, I'm wrecked at 3. I'm wrecked at 3. It's a good heads up. I would say the white car spun, but 3 of the 4 cars are white. Robert Young's fast lap on lap 12 just now with a 7.253. 7.253. I was talking with Robert a little while. Caution to three. Lucas around backwards. Talking to Robert. We put this 3300 SR10 motor in a mid-motor car. I expect to see sub 7s. 6.6s, 6.7s. Because these motors have a lot of rip. 718. We may get there. Robert might get there with an actual SR10. Because that was a 718 last time by. We got 17 down, 8 to go. Second fast lap is an 8.4 by Darren. So Robert over a second a lap faster than the rest of the field. Oh, that's right. Yeah, for the series. 718 on lap 14. We're on 20. Caution back straight. We got one upside down on the back straight. Stay high on the back straight. High on the back straight. 3/4 of the way out. High on the back straight. At the stripe. Clear. Thank you, Marshall. Who is that? Lucas's car is off the track on the infield.
Final lap.
This is the final lap. The white flag was waving. Orange car off of 4. Robert's going to finish with the fast lap of the race, 7.121 on lap 25.
All drivers are finished.
Everybody's finished? Good job. Robert's car is ripping. If we could have a field of that speed, this would be an interesting class.
The race is completed.
All right, no marshals this race. This is ARMA infraction. This is the final race of round number 2. If you guys need practice time, we can take as much as 15 minutes for break between rounds.
And the fact you ran the fastest on your last lap, like,
Holy moly. Which tires on those feet on? Dang it.
I'll get the body in the look like. I liked it. It looked real good in the bars. Come on, Rustin. Like that.
So infractions are up. No marshals this race. No marshals. It is, what time? It is 1:44. Depending on how long it takes to get these guys out here, I'll say if it takes 3 or 4 more minutes to get them out, we should be well done by before 2 o'clock. I'm going to say rookies, let's be ready to run by 2:15. We'll put the first main on the track at 2:15. That's 30 minutes from now. That should let our ARMAs finish up, and I'll open the practice mode on the track. If anybody needs any laps, doing any dialing in, and then we'll put rookies on the track for the main at 2:15. We're making really good time. Thank you, guys. Here comes Alan. Alan has checked. The grid's going to be Joe Miller, Pete Sanchez, Robert Young, Alan Burnham, and Amon Hooper. See whether Amon can keep his tires on the car this time. That's what that red Loctite is for. It came out. Amon's car slung a pin. Pin slinger. Pete's body is going on. Everybody else has checked. Big wheels keep on rolling. Roll on, trucker.
No, please. No.
It's Miller, Sanchez, Young, Burnham, Hooper. You did not check, Pete. There it is.
Pete Sanchez.
So Joe, Pete, Robert, Allen, and Iman. Joe in the 38 truck. Pete in the black no number truck. At least they don't have no hate on that truck. No hate. We're going to put a circle with a slash through his next set of numbers. All right, let's roll off on Joe Miller. And go, go, go. Red flag, red flag, red flag. We'll reline up. It'll be Robert, Pete, Iman, Joe, and Alan. Actually, we will send Joe to the back. All right, Robert, lead the way. Green, green, green. Drift mode activated. Allen around. Allen buzzing his tires up before caution up before. Woo, that was close. Pete and Allen almost got together. Good heads up, drivers, or good luck, or good something. 6.943, Robert, fast lap of the race on lap 5. Caution back straightaway. It's clear. Robert in the yellow car. Fast lap was 6.943. Still a 6.94.3 on lap 5, fast lap for Robert. Running 7.5. Somebody way up here, Allen up here against the wall.
Turn one.
Iman with a 7.2 for his caution, 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 caution. All right, it's off the track. I didn't get a chance to go red flag. I didn't see it. Thank you, whoever yelled over here. Thank you. Looking at the computer screen, I didn't even see the wreck on the track. That was dangerous. That's going to put him on out front, it looks like. I'm assuming Robert was involved in that. Iman in the turquoise 38 truck. Pete bouncing off the wall on the back straightaway. Iman's fast lap was a 7.20 and a 6.94 for Robert's fast lap. We've got about 30 seconds left on the clock. Woo! That was not a race for the lead. I thought it was a race for the lead from the truck. That was Robert and Joe. Iman still out front in the turquoise truck, a half a lap ahead of Robert. Robert squirrely down the back straightaway, gets it together. Caution fourth. Looks like all cars are back out there. 3, 2, 1. The show. Sanchez gets done by Robert. That should be time. Everybody should be done. And Mon's going to go 24.328 TQ with a 24.307. So you guys are all done.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 1.
Practice mode.
It is, and then it wasn't. I'm starting to think that it doesn't.
Travis Kerwin.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put you guys right on the track until 2:15 or 2:15.
We got a few minutes for that.
How about 20? Yeah, practice mode is up.
Practice is open for about 20 or so minutes while we set up for the mains, get some wrenching done, get in some laps.
So we've had 9 heats all day long, but we'll only have 8 mains because we will combine the super stocks into one race. That'll give us 7 cars in the super stock main. The order will remain the same, but it will put a few of us more back to back. We'll take what we need for time. Practice mode is up right now, so you need to make some laps. Track will be open for practice until about 2:10. We'll put race number 1 on the track. Caution over in 3 and 4. We got one upside down over here in 3 and 4.
8-9. 14-1. 9-3. Austin Garner.
That's what happens when... Were you driving that?
8-5. 11-3. 7-6.
I have a whole other insulated bottle. We have a whole insulated bottle of drinks, but I have
13-7. 7-4.
out. But if there's leftovers, you usually drink some when you're at your house. I just
7-2.
if there's
11-1.
no creamer in it, so like
33.3.
if there's no
7-1.
creamer in it, it stays hot. The second you add any kind of creamer, your creamer, it doesn't go
11-1. 7-7. 13-8.
So I make the hot chocolate in the morning and I use half gallon of
7-7.
and then my first batch is
11-3. 9-9.
and it's done by 6. At 6 I start the second
7-5.
one and the grabs and ready to go. So it'll stay hot. It'll stay hot all day. The hot chocolate doesn't
6-7. 10-9.
But
9-6.
the coffee, if there's nothing in the carafe with it, it'll stay hot.
7-7. 9-9. 11-2.
Yeah, so I went to bed at 4:30.
7-2.
And then I got up at 6:30 and made sure he was up and ready to go.
9-5.
Before the stars asleep, I was
7-2.
miserable. So I
10-9.
went back down, and they got back up at 7:30.
7 flat. 9-6.
No, I just couldn't sleep.
11-7.
I cooked dinner last
7-3.
night, and then I had a lunch and
10
dinner
flat.
today. So I had like 4 hours
7-5.
last night cooking.
9-6.
Yeah, I'm not coming down.
7-7.
My birthday was on Sunday, but we have the race this weekend. My birthday is here this weekend.
9-7. 7-3.
But I was like, I don't want to cook when I get done here, so I haven't made tacos.
7-2.
I'm making shredded chicken tacos. Okay. Spring tacos with shredded chicken. I made chicken last night. It's been
7-9.
soaking all day. I actually, when I ran home to get my mount for the tripod, I shredded all the chicken and put it back in the sauce. Yeah.
7 flat.
And then made homemade pico last night. So
27 flat.
I have,
7-4.
but I don't generally. But I have in the past. I'm all bad for making
10-3.
I am
7-6.
sucker for anything that's we're right here on Twin Peaks.
7-7. 10-3.
Yeah.
7-5. Don Derleth.
We used to, when I was in the office, my office is in Chandler. When I was in office,
Caution out of 2, guys. Caution out of 2.
11-3. 13-9.
they give fried bread, and then they give you fried bread tacos, they give you fried bread, and then this year they actually had a food truck. They had things that were
10-5.
now it's new.
11-9.
And so, because we
31.8.
used to go to the conference, they would have a whole buffet set up. Tell them what you want, they would make it right
7-1. 9 flat.
One of the things I missed out being in the office because we had some good food.
10-4. 7-7.
My office is right there off Price and Queen Road.
8 flat. 10-3.
So we had like, just in the 4 buildings, we had over 6,000 people. Now it's different because everyone's hybrid.
7-1.
I'm permanent work from home, everybody else is working from home. But yeah, it's one of the things I miss.
7-3.
Caution at turn 3, guys. Caution at turn 3.
I would still rather. I'll take that. I'll take that over anything they bring to the office. When I started, we had unlimited PTO, and I was pulling like 115 hours a paycheck. They got rid of the unlimited PTO, so now I can't work over not PTO, unlimited overtime. So now I can't work overtime.
36.7. Travis Kerwin.
So I have a little more leeway on it, but I'm pretty strict to my 80 hours. But since I got promoted to analyst, I don't even have a second to work. I'm so like up at 6:30.
23.7.
I'm lucky I get out of but I have road
10-3.
so that I can get out. I don't want to
7-4.
I'm tired of it.
8-3.
I don't want to do it. I got my cat, I got my office.
9-8. 7 9.
converted the closets to
8 3.
my messages to I
7
got
4.
pull-out sofa bed in there.
11 flat.
And I got all of my
9 flat.
vinyl and stuff that I still got that all set
7
up.
5.
So it's like our second guest room. So when Brian comes, we got the guest room for my dad,
Eight
then we
flat.
got my office and my brother. But
12 8.
I sit there on my computer
9
and
1.
my couch and I'm
8 flat.
I go do a little nap. I'm here.
7 1. 11 4. 9 7. 7 4. 10 3. 9 2. 10 2.
My buddy Brad's running in California.
14 8. 10 1. 6 9. 7 6. 11 1. 6 9. 10 6. 7 flat. 10 2. 7 3. 6 8. 10 8. 7 4. 10 7. 9 1.
I was going to loan one to John, his boy, tried. But I might do it in practice.
And Casey put some shirts out over here. She's got a few shirts
Bryce Hughes.
that are leftover shirts. One of them from the summer series.
38
Not sure.
It's a 2X and it's $10.
It's a 2X,
10 5.
$10 for any one of them.
Joe Van Horsdal.
So the series shirt is
10
a
flat.
2X, and it's $10.
From the spring to summer.
It was from the spring to summer series, so it was 2 series ago.
I only have a 3X and a 5X up with $8.
10 3.
She's got a 3X and a 5X available
10 2.
that are just the Big O t-shirts, just the track t-shirts. So if you got any big and large friends,
10
we
3.
got 2 of those. But if you want shirts, talk to her. I don't know what she's got available still to make. But we're gonna do some shirts this year. I'm just not sure what yet. We got about 4 or 5 more minutes of practice.
10 3. 10 flat. 9 9.
Anybody got
That's our spring to summer series.
Anybody got internal gears for a V6 transmission? Internal gears for a V6 transmission? Iman stripped a couple of gears in his tranny.
10 4.
Iman's out stripping trannies.
12 5. 9 8.
Oh, you weren't here last night.
You know that's on YouTube now.
10
That's
5.
gonna get us banned on YouTube.
Can't say Trinity.
9 8. 9 9.
Last night. I said, "Thank you, can you swap?"
9 7.
He said, "Yeah, it's up with this finger. He had a hole in his middle finger." And I think they're
10 7. 9 8.
I said, "When you're older, you'll know."
10 flat.
That's fine.
9 8.
She'll take your money.
David Ronquillo.
I have a whole stack
9
of
6.
shirts
10-3.
They go style. I had some requests for more shirts, but then it's like
9-9.
they're more like fancy.
10-1. 18-3.
But I have a whole stack of shirts that I don't
10
like
flat.
to make these stuff with shirts that
10-1.
it's more
12-2. 9-9.
Okay.
What you doing? Oh.
Yeah, so the rookies are running around. Or at least one of them is running around with a
10-4. 13-2.
a lot of people race like other team shirts, and they like our team shirts. As far as not, I mean, it's not what I work in fraud, so it's just what I do.
21.7.
I am trying to buy a little bit of time over here for myself, trying to get my battery charged, and I know a couple other guys are still working on charging and fixing some damage. So, trying to give everybody enough time to get their cars back in order, but I like to have everybody run the main when possible.
25.8. 48.9.
So I think what we're going to do is start the next one, start selling to
9-9. 13-1.
But I usually do like
9-9.
travel. I think I'm not doing
10-8.
style right now. But we raffled off some 40-ounce cups that I did the logo on at our last raffle, and then t-shirts. Did you ever
Bobby
see
Searle.
if we had any milliliters? We
Top
know.
one.
We got these.
We can read for tier one.
Mine's actually
39.9. 9-7. 38.5.
We actually
Andy
have a
Hines.
collection of
8-4.
stuff that we raffled off the last race, or the last one. So we're building a collection of stuff
8-5.
that we're gonna raffle.
8-4.
I think that's the plan right now. We're gonna start selling tickets for next race and then hold on to them. And
7-5.
we usually have a decent turnout.
9 flat.
This is the last race of our March Madness. So
7-3. 29 flat. 8-3. 7-9. 8-4. 7-3.
I am so back to back up until noon. Work weekend, real weekend. Weekend,
7-6.
we have our world drum race, the velodrome out there at Walmart. Us, the Meyer family race.
Offset order.
I saw coming in from Washington. Track, yeah.
7-7.
Yeah.
11-4.
Right off of the 101. It's right here.
Eight
So
flat.
right now, Palisades Flyer is about 4 miles at the road line.
10-8.
So we've got races out there and stuff that we're keeping in contact with. I don't
10-7.
think the track is near our hotel that we stay at. The second or the fourth flyer that's in the second flyer.
7-7.
That went from 50 to 1,000 in no time. That is on the other side of the freeway from the hotel we stay at. And the hotel we stay at burned down a couple years ago. So they lost
8-2.
half their hotel, had to rebuild. So we're just keeping an eye on that. But that's where we're from originally. So we started. Even though I came out here, he goes for getting parents, still trying to make sure I'm not sure what the track rental cost is.
looking forward to seeing numbers on their new B30s. See whether their B30s can run with the new hobby weight.
We do occasionally reach out to everybody in the class, like, because what I do is once I get a car, I put the ID number, whatever, in there, and also the date. So that when we go back through, I can see, okay, there's expired 2 months ago, we have it, or we get to reach out to them. But I think that's big for our insurance purposes, right? So we're just here.
Yeah, I have to pay for annually, $75 a year. Plus, I have to be a member in order to finish the Yeah, I get it half, essentially half day Friday and all day Saturday.
Friday on
Yeah, that's why we changed the entry fee because we don't have enough people coming out on Friday to practice. So because we're paying for both days, we can offset, like, we can make it up.
They don't give me a discount for using one day. Otherwise, I'd only be doing one day. A president, two presidents ago, he changed the wording of my rental agreement and said I don't, originally, 2 years ago, when I rented track on Friday, I had to track Friday, don't do on Sunday. If I need it later on Sunday, they didn't make a problem with me using it later. I did a 2-day race once, Saturday and Sunday. Usually don't do a race on Sunday. Like, well, it costs too much, there's the big old days. I won't do that anymore. I was like, I'm in town, we can have a practice day on Sunday, this is the hard one. Fine.
Look down, will they let you run nitro?
The nitro wheels, they're afraid. They've always been afraid of the nitro wheels, oil cover, oil down the track, and it will pick up on the tires. I do run gas.
All right, it is 2:15. We're gonna go ahead and shut down practice. What? 5 minutes? You're not a rookie. You got 5 minutes. Do you need more than 5 minutes? Do you need rookies race plus another 5 minutes, Eric? I'm docking you 10 laps from your main race now. Being difficult. You're not even up until race 4. You've got lots of minutes. Alright, practice is off.
Yeah, I'm buying them on and myself a couple extra units every But we can go with the rookies.
Alright, rookies, get ready. We're gonna have you guys come out onto the track. Rookies, we're gonna start the mains. It is 2:17. Practice is
Over.
over.
Practice. Fair.
It's because you're a chatty Cathy.
Everything.
Chatty Cathy.
Better be a better.
Sure. Practice is closed. Rookies to the track.
You having fun today?
I am.
That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I started just now.
You know,
But no,
I think Joe's
I
doing these
closed
races,
practice. Yeah, I closed practice.
quite a bit, you know. So Joe, I have something to do. Like the midget. If I kept the midget, I could run. There's not that midget I could run. Every year?
Yeah, he said he didn't.
Some of these
Well,
classes.
I think the same order of batteries.
Yeah, pretty much. I think the 13.5 sprint motor is a little bit different spec. Might be a little faster. But you know, the midget's a little bit lighter. You know, it's just,
Yeah.
just for fun. And And all these classes kind of crazy. I don't know. We used to run SR10, which is a really good class. It was like a 10 by motor, short course chassis. You ran good. Midgets came in, they fizzed race. We could sprint, we could carry the nail.
The rookies are getting their cars put back together. They should be out here shortly.
But this is the first
We still have a couple minutes before we're going to start the rookie race, but I will need racers from infraction. Racers from infraction, I will need you to marshal for the rookies, and we may need some volunteers as well.
I have a couple callers. This guy, he'll call me up every now and then. I live over in Little Valley. He's going to take his daughter out for walks.
Well,
Is there a walking trail? Yeah, I can show you. Oh.
Trust me, I know. It never fails. Brand new body, I go out there and I slide across the lane.
A little while back.
Elliot and McDonald.
Whatever club it was, we did a big crawl over by my house. Honeybee Park.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
had,
I've seen that on
we had like 30 people. That way out. Because normally they go to Pete's Pass. I'm not fine. We had 30 people the night room. It was like an August. Casey, they go to small. I think we started like 7. We were done like 10. 30 people were calling. So it was a night ride, so everybody had to have lights. Right. You know, and we took this trail. You know how it is in Colorado Valley. It's so dark, you never see anything. So we're trying to, we're kind of doing the main trail, but come down the backside and do this wash.
All right, I've got Austin out here. I've got Elena out here. Xavier's car is just about ready to put on the track.
That was what I did just to get kind of get back.
I've got Marshall's in 1 and 2.
I love those kids. I'm really
Marshall's in 3 and 4. Thank you guys.
I also didn't want to start spending money.
This is Winter Series race number 1. Mains.
Like,
Oh, but it wasn't. Doesn't it say Winter?
Yeah, I mean, you're probably correct.
it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. But there's an airfield like
Okay, it's not a series.
I'm in Green Valley.
Oh, Green Valley. Okay.
Winter heat. Winter cold. Winter cold.
Okay.
I was gonna call it a big ball, big chill.
I don't know. I still this class is always yeah, just it might get a little boring. So you know you have maybe some more back. Like I said, I think
Looks like body clips are going on to Lightning McQueen.
over there, and I don't even worry about that.
Yeah, once you get dialed in, it's just
Yeah. Not a whole lot of dialing. I have my shocks down. I don't know. Maybe you could crank this one down. I don't know.
Mike went through it. Mike took me.
Oh, Mike did,
yeah.
okay. Just set up like this.
Yeah, he set it up just like his.
That looks about like mine.
You should have wrote down what he did.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Or don't
Xavier Sanchez.
Yeah,
Xavier has checked in.
They're pretty durable.
they are.
I've seen those for a shot of box. I mean, they don't break. They get arm on belly. Like I said,
Yeah, I
you could get that little clamp.
I thought the shocks would be airy and stuff. But they do.
Well, sometimes the shots are
Yeah.
but you know, I don't know. I think the rules are here to stop the long time. You're taking weight on this side.
Also, just a quick announcement. We will be doing a raffle. We've decided to do the raffle during the Southwest Paved Oval Championship race. That is going to be our last race of the March Madness series. If If you haven't seen it yet, Brian just built a track ready / super stock that we will be raffling off. So we are going to start selling tickets at the next race, and we will be selling tickets until the raffle. The raffle will be done the morning of the March Madness final race of the Southwest Paved Oval Championship race, so that whoever wins that car can throw it on the track. It's a pretty clean body, trying to build up / super stock, I guess.
Mobile one.
Mobile one. Just had an oil change. Faster than Slow Joe Miller. Doesn't take much though.
Oh!
He said he's gonna win it so he can beat everybody else.
Every car that Brian has built.
Alright, I've got all my rookies out there, I think. Xavier up there. Okay. I see you. Alright, everybody ready? I got marshals ready, drivers ready. I'm gonna count you down from 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's false start that, guys. We're gonna start that over. Austin's car tried to take off flying.
Got a little excited.
Change his name to Brian.
Alright, line it back up.
Remember that sound?
Alright, let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, go! Caution in 3 and 4, caution in 3 and 4. Alright, we got 17 laps to go. Elena out front. Austin in second. Xavier in third. Elena with a 9942 that time around. Austin with a 9770. Xavier with a 13.7 got a little squirrely on 3 and 4. Xavier currently has the fast lap of the race with a 9.388. Elena is your leader. We're coming up on 13 laps to go.
Whoa! Something wrong with that one.
Caution in 3 and 4, caution in 3 and 4, caution in 3 and 4.
What broke on Xavier's car?
Track's clear.
Oh, I guess with your battery or just straight car.
10 laps to go on your leader, Elena. Caution on the back straight, caution on the back straight. Track's clear. And just a reminder, since we do have some new racers out here today, after your main, if you are on the podium, please stop by to get your picture taken in front of our banner. We have trophies, we normally have stickers, we will have those at the next race. Sorry, blame my dad. Elena with a 10.111 that time around. Lightning McQueen flipped in turn 3, caution in 3, caution in 4, caution in 4, caution in 4. Everybody upside down. Track's clear. This is race 1, rookie.
Oh.
5 to go.
Yeah, they don't hurry too much, Steve. We'll find your line for some guys.
Elena with a 9.869 that time around. What's a new fast lap for her? Austin with a 9.561. New fast lap for him. Xavier with a 9.751. Caution in 4. Stay high in 4. Track is clear. Xavier still holds the fast lap of the race with a 9.388. This is going to be a white flag on your leader, Elena.
Final lap. drivers are finished.
And all drivers are finished. Elena with the win for the rookie class with a final lap of a 9.805. Her fast lap was a 9.731 on lap 18. Austin, our new rookie, took second. His final lap was a 10.4 and a fast lap of a 9.561. Xavier finished in third with a fast lap of the race, a 9.388. Grab your cars, come over here and get your picture taken. Up next, race 2 is Outlaw Superstock. We will need marshals for this race. Volunteers.
We are still just buying a little bit of time for a couple of repairs. I think we're getting pretty close. Up next will be Outlaw Superstock / Super Street, whatever the heck I'm calling them. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars out there.
he can't race.
Hello.
Did you see how tall I was?
Good, how are you?
Not too shabby.
Is this okay right here, or does it need to get
I'll
moved?
have to look at it, probably. It's up quite long. I don't know whether it got hit or knocked or anything.
Huh?
Camera. I don't know if anything bumped the camera or not.
I don't think it did, but
No, it looks okay. I
Bring
think.
weights next time.
Throw it in the tire rack.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
How are you? Good, how are you? Oh, hey. Just got a hole in the vision now. There you go. No, it looks fine.
I don't know.
It's still live. That's important. What?
You got the strings? 3 to go. Have you got the strings? I don't. I've got. All right, there's one here. There's another one over there.
Can we makeshift just with zip ties or something?
Yeah, if nothing else, I've got tie straps.
Yeah, I might just take it down. It's not going to be any shape anymore.
You got to move it way back here.
Yeah, just get any shape.
Yeah. All right, there's them on.
The race is completed.
Alright, the canopy was trying to race with you guys, so give me 1 second.
I could have beat that canopy.
You could not have beat that canopy. You're slower than the canopy.
I want to laugh.
Up next,
400
race
down.
number 2.
Alright, we've got marshals, we've got racers. I show 6 cars on the track. We've got 6 people in the race. So your lineup is Steve Horton, Chris Draper, Pete, Amon, Don, and Darren.
Yeah, it's been fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Yep.
Everybody lined up, everybody good. If the racers are ready, we'll go ahead and roll off on your leader, Steve Horton, and go green outside of turn 4. Keep it clean, give each other space. This is main number 2, Outlaw Superstar. I know Pete wants this win. And he just got ahead of Steve Horton. We've got nice traffic coming into the front straight. Caution 3 and 4, caution in 3 and 4. Caution in 3 and 4. Track's clear. That gave Pete a nice little lead ahead of Chris and Steve. So I got Pete out front with a 7.638 fast lap of the race on his last lap around. So Horton in second with an 8.325. Chris in third with an 8.325. Amon just got around in that little flip over, so that puts Pete out front. Chris in second, Amon in third, Steve in fourth, followed by Don and Darren. 34 laps to go. Pete with a 7.978 that time around. Chris with an 8.151. Horton with a 7.954. That bumps him on back down to fourth with an 8.523. Don with an 8.570. Darren with an 8.780. We're coming up on 10 to go, or 10 down, 30 to go. Caution on the back straight going into 3. Track is clear. Pete just needs to keep it clean. Stay away from those dots. Chris is about a half a lap behind Pete right now. $25 to go. Pete with an 8.0 flat that time around. 7.945 that time around. Chris with an 8.054. Horton with an 8.055. Amon with an 8.411. Don with an 8.477. Darren with an 8.835. Pete still in the fast lap on lap 5. This is race 2. Up next. Amon is back to back to back to back. So is Pete is also back to back. So we will give them a few minutes in between the next race to get their cars ready. Coming up on 16 laps to go on your leader, Pete Sanchez with a 7.673 that time around. Caution in two, stay low in two, low in two. I think that's Don. Caution in four, stay high in four, high in four, high in four, high in four. That was your second place. Chris Traver upside down in turn 4. 2 and 4 are both clear. 13 laps remaining. Pete still out front. Horton in second, Chris in third, Amon in fourth. Leader, door to door with Chris Traver right now in the number 8 car. Your leader coming up behind Amon. He moves out of the way and lets him get around. 9 to go. Pete is a full lap ahead of second place. As long as he keeps them in front of him, he's good. He gets around, puts Horton down a lap. 5 to go. Pete out front still, Chris in second, Steve in third, Amon in fourth, followed by Don and Darren. Pete goes up on 2 wheels. He just needs to hold on for the next 2 laps.
Final lap.
And that's a white flag on Pete Sanchez, your leader. Pete, you're done. Everybody else keep going.
All drivers are finished.
And that is a race. Pete Sanchez finishes out front with an 8.319 final lap. He had the fast lap of the race with a 7.563 on lap 5. Chris Traver finished in second with a final lap of an 8.259. His fast lap was a 7.693 on lap 15. Horton finished with a 7.901 final and a 7.901 fast lap on lap 39. Good job.
The race is completed.
Again, up next is Street Stock. We're going to give Pete and Amon a couple minutes to get their cars ready.
I was skeptical with my heart.
Yeah, that's kind of my process. See what he does. And I hunted and hunted and hunted to figure out where to go to one driver. But there were several things over here, so I thought maybe it'd be over here. But you don't have any between. You don't know. So you might put a battery in it. It feels so tight and just going out. But box back now. Yeah, the dip feels okay. Because they drive with the breathing again. That's so much wisdom. But I tried to get it as close as I could.
Also, a reminder, guys, if you've got a borrowed transponders, make sure you pull your transponders and bring them back before you bug out. I know where you live.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. I don't have a clue. I have no idea where anybody lives.
Back off! Back off!
It doesn't sound terrible. Feels like I'm down street something.
Okay.
Put it up, sis. Put it up, sis.
If it feels good, run it. If it doesn't, bullet for anything. Let's see if it. I can't tell. I can't feel it. It's not like it's going to click, click, click. You know?
We have some cars.
I don't think he could.
Up next, race number 3.
All right, this is race number 3, Street Stock. I got Mike Tellis, Joe Myers, Travis Kerwin, Pete, Bobby, Andy,
Mike
Lon.
Tellis.
Lon, and looks like Pete's on his way. Marshalls. I need a Marshall. It looks like Darren's going out there, so Marshalls might be good. Thank you, everybody.
Joe Myers. Travis Kerwin. Andy Hines. Bobby Searle. Iman Hooper. Pete Sanchez.
All right, Marshalls look good. Everybody is present. Everybody is checked in. Your lineup is Mike Tellis out front, Joe, Travis, Pete, Bobby, Andy, and Amon. Go ahead and get them lined up, and we will get race number 3 started. Bobby can't make up his mind where he wants to race from. All right, you guys good? All right, go ahead and roll off on your leader, Mike, and we will go green. Now it's on 4. Keep it clean, guys. We've got 7 cars in this race. That's not keeping it clean. You want to go false start? You want to keep going? What do you, no, good. Restart? Yes, no? Can we do a we're going to do a restart. Try to give each other space when we're rolling out. We don't want anybody flipping over on the first lap.
That blue and white one is all over the place.
Not in the mains. All right, let's try this again. Go ahead and roll off on your leader, Mike. Give each other space. Go, go. That looks much better, much better. All right, everybody looks good. I've got Mike Tellis out front with a 7950. Travis in second with an 81 flat. Joe in third with an 81. Joe made it up to second on that lap with a 7931, new fast lap of the race. So I've got Mike out front. Travis and Joe are battling it out for second position right now. So every other lap, and Joe's upside down in turn 4. Caution in 4, say low in 4, low in 4, low in 4. Go low in 4, low in 4. Track is clear. That dropped Joe all the way down to 6. So I've got Mike out front, Travis in second, Andy in third, Amon in fourth, Pete in fifth, Joe in 6th, Bobby in 7th. So you're in first? What? Third? Okay. I'm showing you with 5 laps, so your transponder's not hitting every lap. I'll keep an eye on it. 30 to go. Mike still hold on to 7910 last lap around. Travis with an 8043. Amon with an 8292. Pete with an 8635. Caution on the back straight. Track's clear. Yeah, I'm showing Bobby's only got 9 laps, whereas I'm showing Mike on the lead lap of 14.
Mike's number 1. Could be that one right there, I think.
Something must have got knocked loose. 23 to go. I'm thinking something must have got knocked loose during the first start.
Bobby said he's in third, so I think Bobby said he's in third.
I think
So
so.
I think Mike's still out front, Travis is in second, Bobby's in third, and Bobby's fourth.
Caution in 4. That's Andy upside down in 4. 20 to go. I think the lineup is Mike, Travis, Bobby. Correct me if I'm wrong. You guys will have to let me know. Because I'm still showing him way down. Trying to see where everybody is on the track. And we're coming about 15 laps to go. Mike's still out front. I think. Mike with an 8080. Travis with a 7931. Amon with an 8504. Joe with an 8068. Andy with a 9571. Pete with an 8759. Bobby with an 8250. 10 laps remaining. This is Street Stock Race 3 up next / Super Stock Race 4. We'll have to adjust Bobby's laps. We might have to adjust Pete's laps also. I'm not sure. We'll have to take a look at it. I'm showing Pete is 7 laps down from the leader. Not sure if that's who, if they hit each other on that first start. And this can be 5 laps to go of race number 3. Hey, DJ. Hello, sir. Thought that face looked familiar. 3 to go. White flag on Mike Tallis.
Final lap.
Everybody keep going until all racers are finished. Amon is back to back, so we'll give him a minute. Joe's also back to back, we'll give him, or Myers is also back to back, we'll give him a minute. That is a race. Everybody is done. We're gonna have to fix the
All
laps.
drivers are finished.
It's hard to hear what you guys are saying from over here.
The race is completed.
Flash Super Stocks next.
Slash Super Stock. Slash Super Stock.
some reason the program won't let me edit, but Bobby Cyril took third place. I took fourth. I was closing on Bobby.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite get there. But I don't know why the editor won't work. Try one more thing here. Drivers. Cyril.
Yeah, he will.
Hey, so.
Stand by one. I'm still trying to edit these results. Not that it really makes all that much difference, but it makes a difference to me.
Oh, I like the picking stuff. The slow step.
I'm going to have to contact Lifetime to find out why I can't edit. I don't get it. It won't let me in it to edit it. Stupid. Stupid. I don't like stupid things. Moving on.
Up next, race number 4.
There's a new version of the program out right now. And maybe that's the bug that they found that I need to download to fix the app.
All right, /superstock/superstock/superstock. Yep. Miller.
Snow Joe.
It's fine. We'll wait all day for you.
Joe Myers.
I'm docking you 5 laps now. Not that you were gonna win anyway. 5 laps down, slower than you were.
Tim on Hoover.
4 stock. Steve Horton, Joe Myers, Darren, Mont, Eric, Joe Miller, Chris, Traver. Marshals. I got a Marshall in 3. I got a Marshall in 1 and 2. I need a Marshall in turn 4, please. Volunteer Marshall in turn 4, volunteer Marshall in turn 4. We've got a couple people that are back-to-back in this last race. Let's see, people from Street Stock. Joe is back-to-back. I had Travis, Pete, Bobby, Andy. I'm on his back-to-back. Got Pete on the track. I need a volunteer Marshall or somebody from the last race to come Marshall turn 4.
Eric Leidenfrost.
Hey, Bobby. Hey, Bobby. Can you Marshall turn 4? Thank you. All right, your lineup is Horton out front, followed by Joe, Myers, Darren, Amon, Eric, Miller, and Chris. Infield or 4, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Whatever you feel comfortable with. 4s are crazy corners, so I just want to make sure I got somebody over here. All right, Marshall's ready, drivers ready. Go ahead and roll off on your leader. Steve Horton, give each other space. Keep it clean so we don't have to restart. Go green outside of 4. Go, go. This is race 4 / Superstock. We only have 8 mains today, so we are halfway through our main event racing for our first race of 2025. It is 3 o'clock. We should be done before 4. This is a 40-lap main. We are coming up on 5 down, 35 to go. I've got Steve Horton out front, followed by Amon, Joe, Darren, Chris, Eric, Joe, Miller. Horton with a fast lap of the race so far with an 8.208. He has an 8.414 last lap around. Amon with an 8.753. Myers with an 8.546. Darren with an 8.78. Traver with an 8.557. Eric with an 8.882. Miller with a 9.176.
One and 6.
And coming up on 10 down, 30 to go. Horton out front with a new fast lap of an 8.184. Amon with an 8.776. Traver with an 8.369. Myers with an 8.73.